Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. This video, welcome back to another career progress video where we go over all 4 tiers, all the tasks that come with tier 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the awards that you unlock throughout completing the 4 tiers, and stuff. So, we're going to... Okay, so we're going to start with the Diamond Casino Resort. This is the one I'm making a video on, guys. So, Tier 1, you have 3 tasks. You have tasks, so the first task is visit the Diamond Casino Resort. So, basically, you just got to visit the Diamond Casino Resort, and you will complete that task. The second task is purchase a penthouse and visit Agatha Baker. So, purchase a penthouse. If you don't own one, you got to buy a penthouse. And then, of course, there will be a cutscene when you buy the penthouse after purchasing it, of course, and then you will get a message from Ms. Baker after purchasing the penthouse, going through the the cutscene, of course, after buying the penthouse, and then you get a message and you have to go and meet Agatha Baker at her office near the table games. I'm sure everybody knows where her office is and stuff. It's not hard to find, and yeah. And that's all you do for the second task for Tier 1 from the Diamond Casino Resort in the recreation category. In the career progress. And the third and final task for Tier 1 from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC in the career progress is complete Loose Chain. This mission is the very first casino story mission. You just got to complete it and you will have Tier 1 done, complete. And the award that you get is the Inside Track Baseball Tee. So that's your award. Those are your 3 tasks. And that's Tier 1. That's all you have to do for Tier 1, and that's what you get awarded for completing Tier 1. Tier 2, you have 3 tasks as well. Just like Tier 1, you have 3 tasks. You have 3 tasks for Tier 2. Your first task is complete cashing out. This is the very final 6th casino story mission, and that's all you have to do. Just complete that final, casino story mission, and you will complete the first task for Tier 2 from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC in the recreation category in the career progress. The second task is recover the bonus item after completing cashing out. So what they mean by this, what Rockstar means by this is actually what they mean by recover the bonus item after completing cashing out. That is the 6th and final casino story mission. Is after completing that final casino story mission, cashing out, you will get a message from Ms. Baker, or you may get a phone call. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a good, like I said, I didn't play these missions since they were released. It's been a good while since I played them. Back in 2019 was the first time I played them, of course. So it's been a good while since I played these missions. But I think you get a phone call or a message from her. I'm not exactly sure. And, you will basically unlock the free rare Anus Paragon Armored Weaponized Bentley. That's the GTA version of a Bentley. And you'll unlock that, of course. That's the bonus item, I think, that you get for after completing the mission. And then, yeah, that's the second task, and that's what you have to do for the second task in the in Tier 2 from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC. And the third and final task you have to do is complete complete casino work for Agatha Baker. So she also has and from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC, I don't know if I'm sure for you new players you may not know about this, but for like OG or veteran players that have been playing the game for a long time, even when this DLC came out, of course, even I know, of course, you can call it Ms. Baker. But like I said, to be able to actually request the casino work missions from her, they're like free mode casino work missions. To be able to request or to call her up to be able to request one of these missions, you have to own a penthouse to have her as a contact in your phone. If you don't own the penthouse, you cannot call Ms. Baker because she won't be in your phone, and you cannot call her up to start one of these casino work missions in free mode. So you have to own a penthouse, like I said. Going back to Tier 1, like I said, is the very first second test, actually. You got to purchase a penthouse and then, and visit Agatha Baker. Of course, when you purchase that penthouse, after, go into the second introduction cutscene of getting introduced to Ms. Baker and Tao Cheng in the translator, because you already got introduced to Tom Connors from the first cutscene introduction, visiting the casino for the first time, and you also get introduced to Vincent as well. He's one of the head guy securities, but you will find out throughout the casino story missions what happens to Vincent. I'm not going to explain, but he's a good character, put it that way, from this DLC. So is Miss Agatha Baker. She's a pretty cool character as well. Tom Cruise is kind of annoying with the champagne and all that. He's kind of annoying and kind of gets, he just aggravates players, Just all he cares about is champagne. And then I don't like the enemies are okay, like the bad guys in this DLC. They're okay. The antagonists. Avery Duggan, did a good job. Tao Chang is just goofy. You don't understand what he's saying half the damn time. And the translator, he talks for for Tao Chang, because Tao Chang doesn't speak English. He speaks, his, native language, where he's from. Japan. He's from China, basically. That's where he's from. But the translator, he speaks English, and he translates everything that Tao Chang says to your online player, into Miss Baker and Tom Connors and Vincent and all that. Anyway, so you got to purchase the penthouse to be able to call Miss Baker to complete, to do the casino work free mode mission. So in Tier 2, in the third final task, they want you to complete a casino work mission. So just call her up, complete one, and then boom, you have all 3 of the tasks complete for Tier 2 in the Diamond Casino Resort DLC in the recreation category of the career progress. And your award for this, it's not a t-shirt. It's still a clothing item, yes, but I feel like this clothing item is better than the first clothing item for Tier 1. You get the Diamond Casino Varsity Jacket, guys. I said it. You get the Diamond Casino Varsity Jacket. This clothing item is my favorite clothing item out of all the awards you get from the Diamond Casino Resort in the career progress that was added with this San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. I think out of all the awards you get from this DLC in the recreation category for the Diamond Casino Resort DLC, this award, the second award for Tier 2, I think is the best award. Yeah, I'm sure all the 4 tiers for like the businesses and even the 2 DLCs, the Ellis Los Santos Tuners and the Diamond Casino Resort DLC, both of the Tier 4s give you a free vehicle as an award. But yeah, those are vehicles. Yeah, they're probably good cars. I would say all of those free vehicles they give you and all the Tier 4s for like the businesses and even the recreation category for like the Ellis Tuners DLC and the Diamond Casino Resort DLC. I don't think that those vehicles are the best. Those are the vehicles in the game that they could get away for free, but they choose those vehicles instead. But we just have to we just have to accept it. We can't make Rockstar change, because they've already picked the awards for all these tiers for all these different categories in the career progress for different challenges for different businesses and different heists and content missions and all that. Anyway, so that's Tier 2. That's the award you get for Tier 2, and those are the 3 tasks that you have to complete for Tier 2. Okay, Tier 3, you have 3 tasks as well. Now, I'm not done with Tier 3. I still have to complete the first task. But the first task that Rockstar wants you to do is complete 13 different casino work missions. So, say for instance, you did a casino work mission, right? And you do another one. And whatever that previous casino work mission was, if you go ahead and start up a second one, and if that casino work mission is not a different casino work mission and it's the same casino work mission, it will not count. I'm not kidding. That's literally how this is programmed for some stupid reason. But no, they want you to, it says it in the, it says it in the task, complete 13 different. It says it right there, plain and it says it right there, guys. But I feel like it's just stupid. Rockstar should have just, the way they should have done this for this task for Tier 3 for the Diamond Casino Resort DLC is just complete 13 casino work missions. Instead, they want you to go, the hard, difficult route, it seems like, where they want you to actually complete 13 different casino work missions. So, if you call Miss Baker, because you gotta remember, when you call Miss Baker and you request a casino work mission every time, it's random. It's randomized, guys. It's not the same casino work mission. So, if you do end up getting the same casino work mission, it's not going to count in the career progress in the Tier 3 category of The tier 3, tier 3 category, and the recreation category for the Diamond Casino Resort DLC. It's not going to count for the first task in tier 3 from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC. So I wish Rockstar would have kind of done this differently, in my opinion, but they didn't. And it's kind of stupid, but that's what you have to do for the first task for tier 3. Now, the second task is they want you to complete all the casino story missions on hard difficulty. This is easy, easy, easy. I mean, you can have a friend help you with this. I would recommend a friend. It would kind of speed up the process a little faster. But you can do these missions solo now. This was a change and a feature that they added with these missions. Or it was a change, actually. They added with the Durgar DLC back in December 13th of 2022. When that DLC came out, of course, last year, of course. That was the change they did to the casino story missions. So you can now do these solo, or you weren't able to do these solo. Like, you were able to do these solo before the Durgar DLC, but after the Durgar DLC came out, you've been able to do these missions solo. That's something Rockstar didn't really mention. Well, they might have mentioned that in their patch notes from the Durgar DLC, but when the Durgar DLC came out, that's something that Rockstar didn't really mention. The game didn't really tell you that how you can play the casino story mission solo. You know, before the Durgar DLC, you had to play, 2 to 4 players with these missions, but now you can do them solo, of course. But I mean, I would recommend a friend. You could speed the process up a little faster. But you can do this solo, guys. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. But you just got to complete all 6 of the story missions on a hard difficulty. There's only 6 missions. At least, I mean, be glad there's only 6 missions. There could be more than that if Rockstar wanted to add. I mean, Rockstar could have added way more. Like, they could have added 10 if they wanted to back when this DLC came out. But they decided to only add 6. And, I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, that's not much. That's not many missions. And the story's pretty short. I wish that there was more missions with the casino story line, but there's not, sadly. But that's all you got to do for the second task in Tier 3. And the final task, the third and final task, is take out Avery's bodyguards without being spotted and cashing out. So cashing out, like I said, in Tier 2, they mentioned that, of course. You have to recover the bonus item after completing cashing out. That's the 6th and final casino story mission, and then they said for the first task is complete cashing out mission. Where here in Tier 3, they want you to take out his bodyguards without being spotted. So if you're that type of player that does not have patience and just does not really care about doing a mission stealth, then don't do it. I mean, just have a friend help you with this mission, and maybe your friend likes doing, stuff in GTA Online stealth. He likes doing stealth stuff. I mean, yeah, the stealth mechanics is broken in this game, I understand. It is kind of broken, and I can't, help that. I can't fix that problem. Nobody can really, Rockstar can't either. This game is, going on this year. It'll be going on 10 years, so that's crazy, I know, right? But, if you're not that kind of person or player that does not like, you just like to go in loud and aggressive and you don't care if you get spotted or not, well, if you're wanting to complete this task, you got to do this mission stealthy. Just one time. And if you don't want to do it and you just want to sit back and you want to invite your friend or your buddy into the mission, go ahead. And maybe your friend or buddy or whatever can do the mission stealthy for you while you just, chillax and lay back while he's doing it. But then maybe he wants you to do that for him on his mission, for his cashing out mission, you know what I mean? So, kind of help each other out, but if you're that kind of player that doesn't want to do this mission stealthy, then, like I said, have a friend. Don't have a random, because they're going to end up going to get caught either way if you invite a random to this mission, because, just saying, guys, you're not going to be able to complete this task if you don't do the mission stealthy. That's all I'm saying. And then your award you get is the champagne hoodie. So, yeah, you get a champagne hoodie. That's your award. Alright, on to the 4th and final tier for the Diamond Casino Resort DLC and the career progress in the recreation category. We have 4 tasks. Task 1 is unlock 11 platinum awards for the Diamond Casino Resort DLC. So, all you gotta do is just, and there's only 11. Actually, I think there's 12, I'm not sure. No, there's 11 actually. So you just gotta complete 11 platinum awards from this DLC, and then boom, you have the first task complete. The second task is complete all casino story missions on hard difficulty while taking less than 50% damage. Now, this mission is a little challenging, and it's a little hard. Well, actually, the first, second, and the fourth, and the sixth missions, those casino missions, the first, second, and fourth, and sixth, those are easy to get to finish this challenge. But mission 3 and 5 are the hardest. I am not kidding you. Those are the hardest to complete this task for. You gotta play the mission on hard. Okay, so it's already challenging enough. You gotta play the mission on hard, and you cannot lose any damage. So basically, you can't lose any health in these missions. If you do, you fail this task, and you will not complete this task. So definitely get a friend to help you with this task to complete all the missions while taking less than 50% damage on hard difficulty, guys. Okay? And then you have this one, complete all casino story missions on hard difficulty while using only pistols. Now, this is easy. Now, the only mission that's actually bugged is Play to Win. That's the fourth casino story mission. It's actually bugged. Now, some YouTubers, or a few YouTubers I know that I've already watched videos, their video on, they've kind of figured another way how to complete this mission with this task, to actually complete the mission and to actually complete the task a totally different way, instead of just going in there and actually using your pistol to actually, if you complete the mission and you actually use a pistol only on hard, and play this mission on hard difficulty, but then after you complete the mission, you played it on hard difficulty, you only used the pistol, and you did what the task told you to do. But then when you load into free mode after completing the mission, it doesn't register you completing the task. Then there's a bug that's causing this to happen. And every player this is happening to on Next Gen, this is happening to everybody, okay, that are trying to complete this task for this mission. Now, like I said, you can watch the other YouTubers video on how to complete this mission a wholly different way using pistols to complete this task. And it's a way more hard way than what it is normally just completing the mission on hard difficulty only using pistols. Okay, that's the third task. And the fourth and final task is just complete 100 casino world missions. This is easy peasy, not hard. You can do it. So just do 100 of these. If you want to speed the process up a little faster, get a friend. Anyway, guys, the award for this that you unlock is the Endless Peregrine R, the regular one, not the armored one you get for free for completing all the casino story missions. This is the regular one. But yeah, these are all the tiers. Those are all the tasks for tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC and the recreation category of the Career Progress. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on so you always get notified when I upload more Career Progress guide videos. Or not guide videos, but videos going over the tiers and the task and the awards in the Career Progress. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Gaming Boss out.